Okay. I usually joke about. Oh.
Are you ready to rock?
Oh my God! Did you? How long you've had that one in the chamber?
I got bored sitting here for 30 seconds.
No, I usually joke about the other person being the reason we're late, but it was totally me today. It's all me. It's all no. Okay, I'll blame AT&T. How's that?
Those
because you go over to the AT&T store. If you're buying something or they're trying to sell you something, boy, they're snappy. But if you go over there with like your nurse's badge in order to get a discount, and they have to apply that discount to your bill, hour and a half. It's like, okay, they're waiting you out. They're hoping you turn around and walk out.
Yep.
It's like, exactly nope. I got like, all
this
day.
Isn't worth it. Dang.
Hey, everybody.
They made you labor for a discount on Labor Days of all days. Get out of here.
So me and the son went around setting off the alarms on the phones, trying to hope. You can't even. Yeah, they were like, is somebody helping you? I'm like, yeah, over there.
Yeah,
we're just waiting.
Use those like against the Geneva Convention like torture tactics back on them for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hello there. What's happening?
It's a laid back Labor Day, and you know what? I took tomorrow off too, so I'm like,
Jesus.
I know it's great.
How dare you, sir?
Like Sunday to me.
Out on the back 40 doing some tractoring and horsing. No, I have to do that this evening. After we go back out.
No rest, even on Labor Day. Just don't wear your white shoes or white clothes anymore, because is that how it goes? Thing? Yeah, not after Labor Day. I mean, that's something my grandparents always talked about, though I never really understood it.
Well, I don't know, because I never wore white. I don't think I have an article of white clothing.
Socks. I have socks.
Oh, no. I've even went old man black socks.
I have socks, and that's it. That is it. Oh.
The evil empire.
Yeah. Well, we've got, it's crazy because I was like, let's take an easy day today, because the next couple of weeks are going to be a little insane, because we've got a super secret road trip next weekend that we're going on. And then I'm going to miss the next scheduled time because we are going to Florida.
Oh, that's right. So it's going to be El Solo Robo again.
Yeah, it's going to be Disney World weekend that weekend. Well, God, we're like there for like 8 days or something stupid, but yeah.
Y'all crazy.
I know.
And here I am planning a Disney trip. Okay, we're going to get in. We're going to do a day. We're getting out. We got to be back home. Got work. Got stuff to do. Got to move. But we're planning for a slower Disney thing next year to kind of take your time.
Yeah, we're pulling, because my middle started kindergarten this year. And my oldest is in 5th grade, and we're taking them out of school for a week in September, which is ridiculously stupid, but it's been a while since we've been there. And I think this is probably the last year we can get away with pulling the oldest out of school for a week, because she starts junior high or whatever next year. Lord. And it's like, you can't pull a kid out of school for a week once they're there. So
see, this trip we're doing is going to be in the middle of the school, but he's a senior. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
They expect seniors not to show up all the time anymore.
Yeah.
So. Does Veeb own a Polly Shipwrecks?
I do. I actually have my vintage Polly with it's the one that I had as a kid with Chukles. It's on his arm over there.
Is it the one you had, or is it? Yeah.
Both of them survived.
So you don't have a shipwreck?
No, I do not have a shipwreck. Shipwreck was not part of the deal. It was just Polly.
And you're already planning for.
What I didn't have that I had to buy new was the holster and the actual gun. I never had those, but I had Chuckles and Polly. Those are.
And you plan on doing the same if classified comes. You're going to have Polly on. If we get a classified.
Chuckles.
Yeah, damn it, man. I haven't brain prepared yet. I jumped out of the car, jumped in here.
Well, I mean, looking at it was funny because looking at the sculpts at Comic-Con, the grayscale ones, it's like you look at Chuckles or you look at Shipwreck and see, now you got me doing it, and you don't realize it really, but then you look at him at that grayscale and it's like, well, that's mostly Chuckles. So I will plan on I will be getting a few Chuckles, and I'll probably get a couple of Shipwrecks just so I can have 2 parrots. And yeah, so yes, ridiculous, but yes,
there's going to be mixing and matching. And hey, Polly can be sitting on anyone's shoulder. They're a team. You know?
And maybe it'll be Wally instead. Polly and Wally.
Yeah, Polly. Yeah. Look, I just want my Dusty. Oh yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Thinking about it, I think I got that Hasbro box that they sent with the Python Patrol Viper, and was there something else new in there? Oh, Crocmaster. I'm not sure if there's been anything since then that I've gotten, because people getting Stalker and the twins.
Well, no, the vintage stuff, because
it
had that had Baroness in it. But
yeah. But that's just kind of that's reuse.
But yeah, I'm ready for at least the Stalker and the twins wave. But Dusty was another one that I remember from childhood because he had that. It was because it was cloth, right? The little flap thing, the neck, or from getting sunburned thing.
Good luck surviving the. Well, like, they probably won't do it in here, but if this was on YouTube as a video, it would have been comment section full of stupid. That is a what is that? I don't even know what it's called.
It protects your neck from the sun.
Did you just go Wu-Tang? You did.
I did.
Lord D's, I didn't keep anything that I can remember. I think I may have kept a custom or two, but I've picked up. Well, I know I haven't picked up. All I carry in my bag for good luck on trips and stuff. I carry a Admiral Akbar with a Obi-Wan Kenobi vinyl cape thing. I picked it up at a show early on when I started doing shows.
You know, it's funny that you say that because I have a Rancor keeper in my backpack that I keep in there. And the reason why is that it wasn't mine. It was one of my closest friends. And when we were in junior high and high school, we would always hang out at his place in the basement, the whole group of us. And his dad is one of the coolest dudes I've ever met in my life. And we had this ongoing thing that we would hide the Rancor keeper throughout the house. And we would know that he would find it because he'd throw it down the stairs while we were down there. And it went over and over and over and over again. And then my friend and I eventually lived together when I was in college, and it was a part of our apartment, and it just stayed with me after that. So that's funny.
That's cool. The only reason I have no connection to Admiral Akbar or anything, but we were digging again early when I started running shows. The pulled it out of a tub and it had that Obi-Wan robe on it. I was like, this is so wacky that I must have this.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Those are two good traveling dudes for different reasons.
Yeah. Damn, you could tell what that was. I keep looking down to see who's actually in my in the corner, and that's a, well, I guess Rogue is kind of unmistakably
distinctive hair.
Unmistakable. Plus, I was showing the custom Rogue yesterday. With some
that's nice.
Some Lee flair.
That's nice. Yeah, I actually got a gigantic box of loot from Big Bad Toy Store earlier this week. It was like pretty much 3 months worth of stuff. So I got some cool Origin stuff, man. I haven't opened this yet because I'm going to take pictures of. This might be the best Origins figure so far, unopened. It's not fair to grade it completely, but holy crap, this is rad.
That definitely fills out that bubble.
Yeah.
It's almost like that bubble was made specifically for that character.
Well, I was surprised when, they went the 4 legs that he wasn't a deluxe figure. I figured would be perfect. And he was, as a kid, he was always my Horde guy because the toy was so like, it's funny that the toy was so like evil and scary looking. And then in the cartoon, he was a total, nutter. But this is a cool figure and I can't wait to open him, but I got to take a picture of him first. And then probably the two best Well, my daughter put she really wants me to open. These may be the two best Masterverse figures so far too, because they look really, really freaking impressive.
See, I haven't even. I didn't even know those were out. I don't keep track of release dates for those.
Shiro looks really, really good. Hordak, his head's a little different, but it's fine. But this looks like a really cool figure in a very classic kind of way that feels more comfortable, or not comfortable, but just more familiar to me in Masterverse, because Masterverse has taken some crazy, turns and whatnot, but this is good.
Yeah, Beastman. Wait, what got me back in? What reignited my fire? Oh, the 40th anniversary stuff.
Yeah,
the 40th anniversary pair. It got me excited about Masterverse again, so I need to.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. I wasn't a big She-Ra Horde guy, so.
Well, it just feels like they're going more in kind of. I'm hoping more in that vein of that 40th anniversary set, because like She-Ra and Hordak feel very modern, but borrowing a little bit better from those iconic looks. And Catra and some of the other ones that are coming out, they look very much in that vein too. So I'm kind of with you. I'd gone cold on Masterverse because Origins has just been so much fun, but now I'm coming back around on Masterverse for sure.
See, on Masterverse, I need to go back and get Gray Skull. It was about that time. Gray Skull, Trapjaw, Cyclops. I didn't pick up any of the deluxes for some reason.
I think Grayskull is still on Target's app or website.
Yeah, so. I need to go over and check out my Target, and then next time I head to the daughter, see the grandchild. She has some Targets on the way.
Yes.
So check out
Escalante. Yeah, and so I got a few good after it kind of being slow for a few weeks. I got that box of loot from Big Bad Toy Store, and then I had obviously the Rock Soldier up. I got some NECA goodness, army builders, which they're not on the shelf yet because the time is coming. It's coming down and reconfigured, and
yeah. We at that point. Oh shit!
Almost time. I'm putting. I'm getting 2 more to like cap the ends of it, and then I'm going to put on top to make the lips a little bit to make the top solid all the way across without the ridges and what in it from the different bookshelves, and then a bunch of this stuff is going on top of it. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be good.
Nice.
Yeah. It's time because I've got too much accumulation on this table with stuff that just hasn't been fitting. So
right. Oh, and hey, before we got on, we were talking about the schedule this weekend. May need extra hands if you need to move some stuff.
That's true, and put some stuff together because I've got some more of the street dioramas to put together to make that all come together, because the back turtle shelf behind me is going to become completely cartoon. Everything else is movie and comic is moving out into the middle over there.
Got to make some space.
Yeah. And I figured something out too, that because Origins is getting so big, and with Eternia, I think I figured it out. I think I've figured out a place to pull Thundercats out of where the Masters of the Universe stuff is and over here in a way that's going to work. So should be exciting for me in a great way.
Open up some space for at least a few months.
Yeah. Well, I've got 6 out there right now, 3 each side. I almost did 10 and do 5, but I was like, I don't want to take up that much space right now.
Yeah.
So it should be exciting.
Don't move the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters will be staying where they are. Yep. They will be remaining. They'll be maybe moved towards the middle just a little bit more. But yeah, they're gonna remain where they're at.
I think at some point you could charge admission to come through and just have a guided tour every now and then.
Oh, I don't know. It's like one of those things that it's never feeling like it's like absolutely ready for that. Like I said, though, once HasLab Galactus comes out and I can reconfigure my Marvel shelves, then we'll do a little something down here.
Oh. The world is not ready for that camera turnaround. It's like the room goes on forever.
I think it's angles and camera lens and whatnot. It's
yes, I just checked yesterday. I can't remember the date. Do we have a cutoff date? Is that
I believe that it was moved to the 31st of October because
okay.
we've gotten feedback that people want a little bit more time on it, and so I think we're going to be good. We're going to have some updates here before too long on those. But yeah, the pre-order will be available now through October 31st, and then we should have open stock once they're actually delivered, maybe. But those don't come with the jack-o'-lantern.
Adam, appreciate it. News on Mattel new Eternia. I haven't heard anything since.
It's on the Mattel Creations website as coming soon, which I think it was pretty much after San Diego. But to me, actually putting it up on the site, even as a coming soon type of thing, is pretty like, this is for real.
I hadn't seen I hadn't even went and checked.
I've been on there a couple of times to see if any of the status changes had happened for the 40th anniversary set that I ordered from there because I couldn't get it at the show, and that hasn't changed yet. But I keep seeing some different things added to that.
Let's see. I always have to. Oh, dang it! My browser is never ready for this. Share screen. Share screen. Share. Yeah, that's all we got, huh?
Yeah. And Grizzlor is getting ready to go up. It's like a day of open stock for Grizzlor and then pre-order, because I think there was quite a bit of blowback about Grizzlor being an exclusive on there, and they're bringing back Wondar for pre-order too, which is really good.
Right. So, because Wondar, there was a lot of backlash after that, right? And even canceled orders and stuff.
Yeah. So I think Koldar at this point is the only one that isn't being, at least not yet, being kind of brought back as far as unique characters go. So yeah, and that 40th anniversary pack, I'm going to be all over that one too. That one's really cool. That's the one with like the cartoon and the New Adventures He-Man, and yeah.
Oh, I hadn't seen any. Yeah.
Hey, they had it on display at the show.
Did they?
Uh-huh.
Dang it. I can't remember. I don't know. I didn't even remember that NECA had already shown Dracula. Whenever they showed the Dracula accessory set, I went, oh man, that's weird. They offer that without even offering Dracula yet.
Yeah, they showed him at the show. Yeah.
I know. I was filming when you were interviewing Randy and talking about it.
There was a lot happening.
My brain fries from especially San Diego. Smaller shows, maybe I can remember some stuff, but San Diego just fries me.
Yeah. Yep. There is no shame in that for sure. I'm the same way. I'm still going back to like our coverage and some stuff, like just to go back to like soak it in, to try to remember everything that we did see.
Because I actually, when I Googled, I was like, oh shit, we have a video showing what NECA showed. So I scrubbed through that real quick and yep, there it is.
Yeah. But I still stand by that one display case wall of NECAs was the densest action figure related area of reveals of like the entire show.
Right.
There was a lot going on there.
That's why I couldn't remember. And when I went back and looked, it was always to the turtles section. And kind of the gargoyles.
Yeah.
Mysteries of Castle Grayskull origin set.
Is that the one with the skull cloud thing that came out a while ago? What's in that? I struggle with the names. Because I think I've gotten the only thing that I don't have at this point, I think, for Origins is the PowerCon exclusive set that they did when the line was just kicking off, because I wasn't in for it yet. with the Lords of Power, and I subsequently went back and got the Merman from that. But I think that's the only thing from
kicking and screaming. I remember when Origins started. It was like, nope.
Yep. And now I'm like, I mean, you can tell I'm looking at it right now. It's such a fun, colorful line. It really is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Even being out of my scale and whatnot, I'm enjoying it.
God, I'm just now realizing that's been a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
We got that Adam and He-Man San Diego set.
Yeah, that was one of the very first things that we took a look at once this was finished down here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was like 2.5, 3 years ago, I think.
I think even then, you were holding out, but even then, we were talking about how it's a nice mix of nostalgia, vintage feel with some updated articulation and sculpt work. It's kind of a nice mashup.
You know, it's one of those things that it's like, I would still love to see the occasional Masters of the Universe Classics unique figure or something come out. I think that Mattel probably has the ability to do that via creations or whatnot. But my point is that I have what I consider to be the perfect, greatest Masters of the Universe line that goes with my scale already. And I don't begrudge Classics anything at this point, even if it's not continuing. So Origins is allowed to kind of exist as its own thing, and I don't have to be, but I want a He-Man line that fits with all the rest of my stuff. It's like, I have that. So it's cool.
We need Attack Track and Battle Bones. Is Attack Track the red with the ovals for the
with the blue ones that go like that?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Battle Bones is always awesome. So I agree with that. But Attack Track was fun too, because that was one of the vehicles that I never had as a kid. I never had Attack Track.
I don't remember. I think I had Attack Track because it did it because batteries and but the one we played, or at least I played with the most besides Road Ripper,
the green one,
the Dragon Head
Dragon Walker.
Yeah, because that thing would but I never got the battle ram, so I would use that as the flying vehicle.
Okay, so we had the battle ram, but we did the same thing. It's like that thing could get off and fly. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, because that's one of the reasons I think I went back, or the battle ram was the one I wanted the most from Classics because I never had it as a kid. And so I have that now. It's still in the box. I need to someday I'll have that
really fun. Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, but yeah.
Yeah. I have got to mess with the Origins one though, because I bought the Origins set for cheap at Target to rip the head off and put on a Masterverse body. So I've kind of messed around
for the Sky Sled.
Just the Sky Sled.
Yeah.
But I wanted the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah. Yeah, Classics. I'm glad we got the Roton in Classics. I kind of wish that was the Land Shark instead. That's the one vehicle that I'm like, I would have taken like any of the Masters of the Universe vehicles, but Attack Track and Land Shark were the two that I wish we got in Classics. So my longer point is that yes, I hope we get the Attack Track in Origins because we never got it in Classics.
Do you guys have had any loose crotch issues? Got a Skeletor and it's loose.
I've had some loose ankles, some weak ankles on some figures. But I'm trying to think of, I think it's mostly ankles for me. I'm looking over there now trying to spy. I already opened Leech and put him over there. Leech is freaking rad too.
Oh, well, that Mysteries of Castle Grayskull is the PowerCon exclusive.
Oh, is that the? Okay, so that's the one with the Lords of Power stuff. If that is the one, then the only thing I have from that is the Merman, and I got the Beast Man, obviously the Lords of Power Beast Man that was based off of the same mold as that one with a different deco.
Hey. I'm always down for a Google rabbit hole.
Speaking of rabbit hole, that was perfect because Do you have the mystery box?
Oh, is that a hint? Because I honestly, some people think, oh well, it's what's in the box.
No, he
I
doesn't.
have no clue what this is.
He does not. He does not. So. Okay. Yes, mystery box. So, a little bit of a story with this, right? Don't open it yet.
Okay.
So, the beginning of my wife's birthday is in the beginning of July. And this year I got her a really, really good gift for her birthday. And she loved it. And it's great. My birthday was last week or the week before, whenever it was. And she was like frustrated. She's like, you got me this great gift and I can't think of what to get for you. So my wife gave me cash for my birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Which actually turned out to be pretty great because I was like, I can do whatever the hell I want to do with this, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something stupid and I'm going to get one of my holy grails. And so I had a vintage scratch from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. I had it all lined up. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give me 2 days to think about this. And it's either going to reinforce, yes, this is dumb and you need to do it, or you should do something else. Ultimately, I decided that I was going to not go for it and save it for another time and be a little bit more pragmatic. I figured I'm going to upgrade a few things down here and whatnot, but I decided I still want to get a treat yourself kind of thing with that, right? So I went down the rabbit hole and I found something that I wanted, not as big as scratch or whatever, but it's not here yet. But in doing this search and going down rabbit holes, I found something else. And that is what is in that box. So that was a really long story about something silly that began with my wife's birthday gift down to what this is, and had all of these weird things not happen, I probably wouldn't have come across this. But
really, so I haven't even seen because I hadn't heard any of that story.
I've been saving it. I've been sitting on it for this.
Oh, Rogue, come on. She hit the mouse button and nearly disconnected us.
Yeah. So we'll see. And I promise it is not flocked. Nothing about it is flocked. The wrapping on it in there is not flocked. None of that.
Because I think that was some guesses, and then that's what Not of Ren just said.
That's a good assumption because it would make sense, but it is not.
And the address on the bottom isn't any kind of hint either or anything. Was it just a box?
It's literally the box that it came to me in, and I just opened it to make sure that everything was in good order.
Okay, there's a few of these.
And I think the way that I put them in there is kind of in the order that you need to open them.
So I need to open them as they come out. I don't need to pull them all out and then go?
Open that first one first.
Okay.
Because here we go.
Oh, no. You better not have spent a lot of money on this.
Come on. It's fine, and don't worry about it.
Do you want me to show each piece as I go?
You can do it however you want.
Because look at that. No way.
Oh, it is.
This is one of those things where kind of when we're talking about nostalgia trips and kind of, oh, well, someday I'll find one of those. But then I completely forget about it afterwards.
Whenever you would talk about this and you'd forget about it, not get it, it was like making my eye twitch that it's like, you just need to get one of these things.
Someday.
Well, that day is today.
Is that a wagon? No, this is a sidecar. I already know what this is just from the first. Because here is a motorcycle.
Boom.
And this doesn't look like it's 40 years old.
It's in good shape. It really is. I couldn't lock down. I couldn't lock down a carded one fast enough for my impatience, but this was right there.
See, because when you sent it, again, there was no hints. There was no, you just can't open it. So I thought, did somebody send something from somewhere else or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better. This is better not.
So yes, for people who are for those of you who are asking in the chat, this is Fisher Price Adventure People. What do they call it? The stunt cycle or the motocross cycle or something like that.
The motorcycle set or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and I even opened the passenger first.
The one whose legs don't really move.
Yeah, without the extra articulation.
I'll tell you. Adventure people were a little bit before my time, and I know I've had to have played with some of them at some point though. But man, the neck articulation on those guys is amazing.
And that's one of the things as a kid, having only played at this time, I think it was like Star Wars. There were some Masters. Star Wars was limited, you had your 5 points, but these were floating around in my toy box in my room, and I was always amazed at just how much movement. Well, this guy's less than the other one, but getting this out of the package, I just had a flashback of why did they bend one leg forward slightly? It was just another one of those things as a kid. I thought, even then, it wasn't like I reviewed it or something, and it didn't hurt my enjoyment of the figure at all. But oh man,
yeah.
But this dude,
that's the dude that moves like crazy. It's so good. It's so good.
Well, they're essentially the same, but they left range for the leg to come all the way up, and then there was knees.
Yeah,
knees were like a technologically advanced toy.
And I took it all out to make sure that everything was in good order, but I put it back in the paper that it came in because the paper does look like it's been stored for 40 years. They're in great shape, but that paper is kind of like discolored or whatnot that it's all wrapped up in. And one of the best things was taking that guy and putting him on the motorcycle and even putting the dude in the sidecar. They fit perfectly with zero effort. It's like, yes, I love my superposable action figures and the cool like motorcycles that they make for them, but I mean, you got to fiddle with them to make them look, the way that they should on there. These dudes go right on that bike and they are off.
Yeah, it's an experience, because this guy's just at the mercy of the rider.
Yeah. There's nothing keeping him in there. It's like he hits a rock or something and he is ejected.
But there was no, well, I guess there's always a reason for articulation and range, but at the time and what they're doing, there's no reason for this neck to look down this far.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? Hold on. Let me get this guy on here. How did I used to do that? And I'm on it. I completely forgot about this. But we talked about, I've talked about it at several shows, right? But
I
think I think it came up at PowerCon.
I'm sure it did. Because we went to Big Fun. So I was like, oh yeah.
Look at that. Because I remembered a reason for that neck to go like that, because you can excite bike it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dang.
And this pegged. Wait, where'd it go? Where's the hole?
It's in the side.
Did I cover it with a leg? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Because that pegged in, and that little plastic piece kept it from rotating. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. And you know what? Doing this whole time, I didn't even have any kind of thought of, oh, well, these are smaller figures. You know what this is? This is pure childhood joy right there.
Now we got to find somebody who will make a custom 6-inch version of it to sit next to it.
Of the whole thing, of the bike, the sidecar, the guys. Look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think this is cleaner than what I remember mine being.
I was shocked how clean it was because I was going to clean it up if it needed to be cleaned up, but I didn't do anything to it.
Do some restoration.
Mm-hmm. Be the first bike I ever worked on.
This is there's going to be some Instagram pictures today. Articulated knees in 1982. Witchcraft. Seems like there may have been. Was there something else? The Dungeons and Dragons line didn't have. Did it have the standard 5-point?
No, it didn't have the standard 5-point, but knees were not common.
Yeah.
If at all. Yeah.
Yeah, for a 40-year-old figure, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. And when I first started talking about this, I didn't know it was adventure people. I didn't know what it was called. All I remember was some orange motorcycle guys with a green bike.
It was the chat when we were on one of these that said
that's right.
People, and that's what it was. That's why it had to be. You had to do it on this because the wonderful chat was the ones that like brought this all back. So
yeah, damn. This is oh wait, rubber tires. I don't think they're rubber.
They're like a little softer piece. Though, right?
Yeah, it seems like a different. Well, it seems like a different plastic, but it's not rubber. Because if they were rubber, I would have pulled those off the rims when I was a kid. You know, it would have been. Oh no, he has a flat. Oh no, wipe out.
Like Lego tires. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Woo-hoo. I gotta have a display space for that now.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect desk piece or something too, because it's hard to put it down. I mean, I literally got it and I sent it out the next day because I wanted it to be there in time, but I really wanted to like keep it and play with it for a couple of days.
Because, well, it may be. Well, like I said, it's a softer material because, you know, the harder plastic wouldn't roll, but the wheels are they're so fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Loose, clean.
It's like you build a ramp for that dude and he is going.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
And I never knew what 356 on the back was.
It's like 788, right?
Yeah.
It's the adventure people version of that.
The power of community.
Yeah.
Damn, this is amazing.
6-inch adventure people coming in 2024. I would beat all over that, even though I'm not nostalgic for it, because going down the rabbit hole, there was so much cool stuff.
Even after we got older, you know, we'd put stuff in the attic, toys. There was the box of toys, and the He-Man went into lunch boxes and then in there, and Star Wars had their carrying cases, and Transformers had a few carrying cases, but they were mostly just in the box. And we would go up there and dig through it every now and then, like at Christmas, go up there, get the trees, or put some kind of holiday thing up. Every time we were up there, we would dig through that box, and these were always floating around in there somewhere. Just kind of, I'd pull them out and it'd just be like, oh yeah, I remember these. Oh, yeah. Transformers, or oh, on to the next thing. But this and Zarek are the only toys I remember as a kid that weren't mainstream, you know, the big boy toy lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we need to get you a vintage one of him and put him in the sidecar sometimes.
Yeah, Zarek, he'd run around causing trouble. He was the little troll.
Yeah.
Before I knew what troll meant internet-wise.
Whoop, whoop.
Super 7 takeover, some adventure people.
Yeah, they got a good thing going with Hasbro, right?
Or how about adventure people classified? They
need to build it into the G.I. Joe mythos.
Yeah, exactly. Because these guys riding bike. Come on, Snake Eyes.
But man,
you're not really undercover if you're wearing an orange. And that they always had the Purina symbol on the shoulders. I knew that from the dog food commercials when I was a kid.
But you put him in the Excite Bike pose, and it's like, man, I might have to get myself one of those now just for the Excite Bike pose, because that's awesome.
I'd always take the sidecar off for some jumping and poses because you take your the heavy the bed cover,
the
and
comforter,
you'd bunch it up, and then you'd and land on the other side. You'd have to form it a little bit, get ramps, and but the sidecar always came off for that because I always thought there's no way he's doing all those tricks with sidecar. Plus, dude fall right out. It'd be like, no, wait. Yeah. But sidecar guy does have the articulation to excite.
That's so he can tuck and roll when he goes flying out of the side.
Yeah. because I guess at the time, while Robin did it back in the 60s, the sidecar shoot off and be its own thing.
Yeah.
There's not enough wheels on this to do that.
No.
Man, this is staying right here for a while.
Vroom.
Well, I appreciate it.
It was like I said, it was making my eye like go, just you need to get one of these because it's like so nostalgically important. It's like if I would have thought of that, it was like within a day I would have like been like, nope, I gotta grab that. So thank goodness for Rabbit Holes not buying Scratch, the chat for figuring out just what that was. It was just like a lot of crazy and the ice maker that I have.
The ice maker. Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah, and so a lot of weird things came together
for this moment.
Yeah.
I nearly thought, oh, this is going in my travel. This ain't going in my travel bag. This is going somewhere.
No.
By the computer.
You need to make some wicked. You need to make some, like, the next time you have too much rain, you need to make some wicked ramps for those guys to jump over, like the river or something like that.
That's how I feel like I lost some of my vintage Joes when I was a kid doing that in the sand and the trench, and because I think my parents built their house in '86, so that was about the time to playing in the dirt.
Yeah.
Because of all the construction stuff and everything.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So one of those nostalgia things check marked off.
How about this? I see a Robo and Veebs Halloween costume. We pull up at a convention riding a green motorcycle with a sidecar.
That'd be pretty rad.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh no, that works. Yeah. Well, no, that's cool. I mean, that was something that it was fun to get at, and not something we normally get to feature, but fun to talk about on something like this.
Yeah. And you know what? As much as I've talked about this, I can't picture it. I couldn't tell you one other Adventure People set, person, character, figure, anything.
Like I said, I'm positive that I played with them, or I came in contact with them when I was a kid. I didn't know what they were or anything, but but looking for this and then going down the Adventure People rabbit hole on eBay and places like that, man, there's some really fun stuff. If I would have been a little bit older, or I guess maybe more aware of what it was, it's just a line that I think I would have been really into, because there's a bunch of crazy stuff that you could all have together.
You had me Googling. It's okay. Seeing pictures now, it's recognizable, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But
and it's funny because it's like they ran the gamut from like the absolutely mundane to, outer space cool dudes and motorcycle guys, right? It's like there was like some office people or something, it was just...
Yeah. There's medical staff, there's for children ages 4 to 9.
Stocky news, yeah. Stocky news producer. Yeah, that's and it's like totally like Lou Grant style or something, you know?
Oh man, was there a big van with a kayak and there's that motorcycle again
Yeah.
in blue.
Ooh, there's your Excite Bike rider.
Yeah. Did they all have that neck?
I
Oh,
don't know.
wait. Kind of there, more there, not so much there. Oh, well, no, it's there.
Yeah. How cool.
Huh. What is this?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Is this dude with what's this dude? No, he was in a spacesuit. I thought that was recognizable there for a minute, but nope.
Right on.
The green van is a place to store the bike. Really?
Woo! There's the next one. Here you go.
Look at that. That's it. No more 6-inch, no more modern figures.
Not until we complete this Adventure People collection.
Well, first I have to do Water World, do 3 weeks, go through all those toys, and then I'll move on to Fisher Price Adventure People.
Oh Lord.
Man, there's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's got to be newer.
Bit of a custom there.
Huh. Oh, what's that? Oh, what?
Yeah, see, Robo, we're changing the reviews to a nostalgia channel now, baby.
That's right. That's kind of, that flares a memory too with the trailer.
Yeah. Now, see, it makes sense because it's the same company, but seeing the space stuff for Adventure People, that recalls the space stuff for Little People that I know that I had, because that stuff was awesome when I was really little, because it had those aliens with the like little snout nose and whatnot. Yeah.
That's that style, the Little People stuff like that.
Yeah, but back then they actually moved a little bit. Their arms moved and their heads moved and stuff like that.
Uh-oh, we have another grail.
There it is.
We're all just going to be Fisher Price channels.
Heck yeah.
I had tons of Adventure People vehicles. That's my joke. That's what I was just kind of looking at. Given it's been a long time since I've messed with vintage Joes and such, and then Mask was smaller, so it kind of skews my size, but it seemed like these fit really well. So the ships would fit really well with G.I. Joe and stuff.
Yeah, I would say.
Never go full vintage. Grail, I own 3 of them. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
The moon buggy. Yeah, this is some cool stuff.
See, this is direction that you didn't think you would. Whoa, that's cool.
Look at all the characters, but my eyes zoom right to.
Yep, there it is.
There they are.
Yeah. Yeah, this was like, didn't expect to go down this path today.
Didn't expect to have Fisher Price.
Man, that's essentially the Bandit up there. What, 5th from the left on the top row?
I feel like these could all be variants of Bandit right here. Then you have some divers.
Yeah.
I always forget how short shorts were back in the day.
That's coming back, baby.
Yeah. Just wait till the next con. Swoosh exposed, mostly legs.
Yeah, those are the Adventure People cosplays that were.
These are all awesome. That looks like legs are fused together or something.
Yeah, there's a couple of them like that right next to each.
But there's my boys. There's my guys.
Yeah. Fisher
Looks like there was a lot of riders.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just now realizing mold reuse. What a shitty line. God. Just repaints. Terrible.
Yeah, Marvel Legends was so innovative coming up with that, right?
No, this guy. What's this guy? I may have had him.
I can't. You got to
Oh,
scroll
we're
up.
hiding it, aren't we?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Hold on. Nope, that's no good either. This guy.
He looks like an evil, like Batman villain or something.
He had blue skin under a like diving helmet. Because, well, again, it's reused all these guys, but for some reason, look at that. Oh, they even have it.
Oh, you got to get that. That's
Oh
incredible.
no.
That is incredible.
With the sidecar, you could put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are ready to go flying out of there whenever need be. Yeah.
Emo Mr. Freeze is a perfect, but are they pinless? No. There's pins in the knees. That's just you know what I was about to say? That's just a groovy set. That's
But
I think that sums it up.
But I would play with that. I would play with something like that for hours. All over the backyard.
It was a variation of this guy. There he is right there.
Yep.
Look at that. Isn't that scary?
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Wait a second. Let's see what this was. I don't remember him lasting as long as these guys, though. He just kind of hung out for a minute.
Yeah. What's the actual wait, hold on, what's the actual figure name of the bandit right there? Oh, wait. A little more. Yep, there he is.
Oh, Dune Buster?
Is that what it is?
Dune Buster.
Dune Buster. Ooh, man. that might be the one I have to look for.
Go to eBay and share the screen. Let's go shopping.
We're gonna drive those adventure people prices through the roof today.
That's right. Oh, what is this? Robot Opticon.
Dang.
That's weird. Is that something in the glass?
I was gonna say worlds are colliding.
Mail Ranger. X-Ray Man. Oh, I think I saw somebody mention
X-Ray Man. I've seen that. Yeah.
Supersonic Pilot. Stuntman. Oh, Hang Glider. Did Dan say something about Hang Glider a minute ago?
I think I've seen a custom of that X-Ray Man from the Diamond Selectron figures that somebody used it for that. I want to say.
Oh, there we go. He did say that those guys were attached to gliders that you could throw. That makes sense.
Oh.
Male dragster driver. Male prototype, ?
I'm the male prototype.
Oh, see, this is a repaint. Male highway trooper. It's no, it's the same figure. Just has the badge painted on. Male alien pilot. What did he pilot?
Whatever the hell he wanted to. He's like freaking Razorback.
Why aren't these still on shelves? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Male alien pilot.
Yeah.
Sales spike today. Okay, ship alien. Did he come with a ship? Because this is just characters. Okay, number 357. Oh, you know what? Is the 357? Is the 356 the set number on the back of this figure?
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, hell, I can get a Dune Buster right now for $11.
Oh, look, he came with a Battlestar Galactica type. You know what? I don't remember the ship. I remember this hose. I don't know if I had the ship, but the hose, it seemed like later I guess I thought that was a Star Wars thing, but I could never figure out where to plug it in. Like refueling. I think we refueled the snow speeders and the X-Wings and stuff.
Another childhood mystery solved.
Scroll back to Brainoid. Brainoid? I know. We're just learning stuff today. Brainoid. Oh, there we go. Male alien robot Brainoid.
Crazy.
He's got a red arm.
It's 3PO.
Oh man, it's sequel.
Yeah,
3PO.
I didn't recognize him because of the red arm.
Oh my god, you went there. I had that ship but no fig though, and I had the fig no ship.
See,
you and I should hang out.
It's like underneath the same big sky.
Oh man, look up. Oh man, are we going down this whole shark patrol boat?
We did it with Joe's, man. You know.
Now we're doing it with. That's crazy. Brainoid. Oh look. Oh, neat. Oh wait, that picture was backwards, huh? Is this forward?
Yeah. I would say because it matches the art and the words are going correctly. So
yeah, ages 49. We're not old enough yet. Is that his ship or is that his grain silo that he hangs out at?
You're geolocating yourself.
Under male alien pilot, it says Firestar 1. Yeah, Firestar 1. That's this, right?
That's a cool thing. But you know, you need to put the Dune Buster guy in that ship to make it even cooler.
The Dune Buster. Did we pass the motorcycle?
Okay. You need to get the van so Dune Buster can drive the van, and then those guys can come flying out the back. And you're going to do your own brand new adventure, Smokey and the Bandit new thing with it. Make it so.
Make it so. I've got to do it now. Yelp 356 Cycle Racing Team. That's the.
Yeah.
They branded the figure.
And you're right, man. That Purina.
It is. Can you see it now?
It is.
I told you.
That's why every time I love Dungeons and Dragons figures and I love Strongheart, but every time I hear that name, I think of dog food because that was the name of the dog food that my grandpa fed his dog when I was a kid.
Really?
I remember
that. On the front, it's kind of more, you know, checkered flag type thing, but on the shoulders, it's straight up five squares. Purina logo.
There's some subliminal partnership going on with that. Oh man.
Damn. I Dune Buster illustrated card. And look at that cards. Dude. They even put him in a dune buggy.
Yeah, look at that guy. He is the boss right there.
That's pretty sweet. Wait. Never sold to public. Oh, okay. So that's different.
Well,
there's a couple of those guys.
Man, I just want all the repaint colors of that dude, and they're gonna go eastbound and down.
Trail Boss 4x4.
Damn.
Did he come with a? Oh no! Oh no! Look at this.
Is it a Bronco? Oh man!
Look at that.
Okay. Forget the van. Just get the thing that it pulled behind it. Make that pull the little lugger thing behind it that the guys can go flying out of the back of on the motocross thing. Yeah.
Well, the van's what's actually loaded up the. Where'd that one go? The van's actually what loaded in the back of.
But didn't the thing didn't the little lugger thing attach to the back of it though?
The van carried everything.
Oh man. Well, he's got to be on your 6, so the bears or the bandit or the Smokey can't get you.
That's right. There's a nice Jeep. These are nice vehicles for. Huh. Oh, that was his air tube.
Yeah, so he doesn't go flying into space and can never come back.
That one's painted black. Interesting.
That was the goth one.
And see, this is kind of that says outdoorsman, but my first thought went to Battlestar Galactica 2. Is that Jerry Reed? All these could be side characters of Mad Max.
Just imagine if Mad Max was set in Texarkana instead of the Australian post-apocalyptic Australian outback.
And the boys are thirsty in Atlanta. Jason answered my lifeline thing 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, there you go.
Get the van in Fwoosh blue.
Oh, that'd be slick.
Yeah, the van has the back ramp.
I was gonna say that would be slick, but there's something very 70s about the green with that, you know.
That's kind of where I got the groovy thing, you know. Even on the side, look at this bird and the twirl.
Yeah,
80s, 70s, 80s.
It's like, that's the cool dude. It's like, this van's a rocking.
If this van's rocking, I'm trying to get my motorcycle out of the back. Oh wait, there was a different. Look at that.
Oh, that's even more so.
There's a TV van.
There you go.
And it pulled. Well, cameras were huge back in the day, but that's a TV camera. The not so mystery van.
Yeah. Oh.
They have a bike just strapped to the side of the van. Yeah. Did you see? Where did that go? That was up here. The helicopters look kind of funky. Well, that's going old.
Yeah.
Man.
What awesomeness.
Yeah, they had some weird stuff. They had some very generic stuff, but then some awesome stuff. And it almost feels like if you got the weird, wacky stuff, you'd almost need bystanders and background and
just to like be you, like fully agape at the insanity of this.
Yeah. Oops. I can't remember if I'm zoomed in. No, I'm not zoomed in. That's crazy.
So this is
neat. I would like I'd like to see an update of this line. Oh yeah, see the TV camera. The dude could ride it.
Damn.
Oh, and it also went on top.
Dang. And there's the stocky, you know, news producer right there.
Mm-hmm.
And man, he's gonna loosen that tie up and yell at somebody.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man. Oh, the dog's cool.
Heck yeah, that's Adventure People Lassie, no doubt.
It doesn't look like there was a lot of realistic animals though. Huh. Prices are pretty reasonable.
Oh, see, there you go. There you go.
That does it. For sale, complete G.I. Joe classified collection. Will trade for Adventure People. Oh, don't do that. Van is only $28.
Oh man. Oh man. This is like one of those things that you just pick up a couple a month or something like that, and all of a sudden
you're needing a whole new shelving unit. Uh-oh, did I skip the boat? There's the boat. Remember the safari had pop-up tent and cages for the animals. Use the cages to put Cobra Troopers in when nice.
You, sir, are breaking Geneva Conventions.
Oh, it's a beautiful feeling, isn't it? Think that dog shook loose a memory for me. Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Open Pandora's box. Pandora's toy box.
Yeah. I love it when you see something like that and it just like shakes loose and all of a sudden it's like all you can think about for the next 3 days.
Oh man. Look at that. The whole team's ready to go.
They are freaking ready to go. Look at those dudes. They mean business.
they're either about to have one hell of a motorcycle race or they're robbing a bank. and these guys are the goons.
Oh.
But the thing about it, these guys are all sidecar guys. Well, I guess 2 to drive the van, 1 for the sidecar, 1 for the motorcycle.
You don't get to drive the van unless you're in Jodhpurs, right?
And you can definitely tell the more articulated one. Look at this guy.
That's your excite bag, dude.
Yep, there's my boy. Huh. These are neat. Oh, that hose came with the bigger ship too. Huh. It doesn't have, oh, wait, yes it does. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't have price.
17-pound shipment. You know, it's not small.
Look at that. That's cool. Oh, and this had electronics.
Wow.
For flying, shooting, and something. Shield, maybe? Oh, and that, okay. It had 3 prongs on it, so you could put it straight up and down or side, or you had choices.
See, that's before their time stuff right there. Or it just took the rest of like the industry to catch up, decades to catch up before that kind of thing became standard.
Is Fisher-Price still its own entity, or is it owned by?
It's owned by Hasbro, isn't it?
Is it Hasbro?
Or Mattel? Maybe it's Mattel.
Mattel?
I think it's Mattel.
Let's all raise our glasses to honor adventure people's greatness.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this reusing of molds? Yeah.
Oh, sons of bitches.
What do you think the original price on these were?
Probably magical.
At the time, but minimum wage was like $1.75 or something.
Yeah.
Hey now. Did I say I hated 3 3/4? It's just not my thing. Oh, Mattel since 1993.
There you go.
Which
I mean, I guess it makes sense since I have the Masters of the Universe little people.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yep.
Robo, did you see the Fortnite Durr Burger truck with spinning Beef Boss head on top? Yeah. I may have to end up with that just because, even though it's even smaller than the what Jazzwares is doing now, right? The 4-inch or 3.
They're like little teeny tiny things, aren't they? They're doing some of those
with the burger. See, I could have Boss, I can have Junior, I can have Slider. It's just have them all together.
Oh. Oh. Speaking of small, did you see? And I hope it's not going to be hard to get because it's D23/Disney Park exclusive. Did you see Willow reaction figure?
I've seen people talking about them. I hadn't dug them up yet.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
they're going to be Disney Park exclusive. Are they going to be out by the time you go? Well, no, not in 2 weeks.
I don't. Well, D23 is before that. I think they're going to be on the Shop Disney app as well. But right now, it's just one set: Willow and Alora Dannon.
Just the one card.
Yeah, and it looks great. But it's like the card art has, Mad Mardigan and General Kale and Sorsha on there, and it's like yes.
Hold on a second. Oh, where did I see it at?
I tweeted about it yesterday or this morning or something.
Go to the tweeter.
Go to the tweetstagram.
Uh-oh. Dang it. I knew it. can't sign into Twitter. What the hell's going on here?
It thinks you are Robo Badman.
What in the... Oh, of course. What a butt.
Here, I can...
Where are you at? I got you.
It was revealed in the Disney Parks blog. But yeah, a full...
Oh, no. First, I have to scroll through the gummy bacon.
My wife found that at the store today, and I was like, yeah, you kind of got to get that.
Did you get some?
Yeah, she bought it.
Have you tried it?
Not yet. In fact, I thought about bringing it down here for today, and I just forgot.
Oh yeah, gummy bacon, but it says fruit flavored, so it's not.
Yeah, that was because she was like, are you sure you want me to get it? It says fruit flavored, and I was like, well, that's a little disappointing, but still, you should. Which I should have brought it down here to open it, because this would have been a Adventure People and Gummy Bacon extravaganza. FwooshCast, you know,
because would you try it here on live?
Yeah, but she sent me a picture. They had like Lunchables and some other stuff too.
So it's gummy themed, but it's standard flavors.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but look at that Willow.
There's a lot of card back here.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
I know.
But I would love to see more reaction figures. But man, could you imagine if a Mad Mardigan and a General Kale Ultimates figure, a General Kale like to team up with Skeletor? Oh man, that would be insane.
I need to go back and watch this movie. I feel like it's been some years.
You know, I liked it a lot when I was a little kid, and then I read The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and I got pissed at the movie because I was like, what the frig? This is just like trying to rip it off. But then I brought back my love for it. So yeah, I adore that movie. It's very underrated.
Wicket in the multiverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did they tease A-Team reactions?
Dang, I don't remember that.
I just watched the newer movie, the last movie. I don't know how to put that because there was no first movie for A-Team, I don't think, but the one with Liam Neeson and stuff. I just watched that last week before last. I don't care what anyone says. I like that movie. That's
just weird. It's fine that you like it, but the fact that you just watched it last week is...
Yeah, but I haven't watched Willow in years, but I watched A-Team for the 5th or 6th time last week.
You bastard.
I am a conundrum.
Oh,
appreciate it, Veebs. How long till we see Ultimate's King Lionheart?
King Lionheart is one of those underrated vintage Ninja Turtle figures that would be amazing as an Ultimates figure. A Lion Knight, yes please, absolutely, that would be really, really rad. I don't know when. It's like those assortments are crazy, so it's hard to like put a pulse on when we would actually see something like that. But I would hope that as I look at the vintage one up there, I would hope that he's on a list to be sooner rather than later, because he'd make a cool figure to show.
They showed the whole team in the van. Well, somebody released the whole team in a van at some point here in the past 10 years.
It was Playmobil.
Oh, yeah?
Playmobil did the A-Team. Yeah.
Okay, who just bought the Dune Buster on eBay 15 minutes ago? Have you been eBaying this while we were chatting?
If it was like $10, that one was me. Yes.
Oh, wait, did you actually just buy one?
I'm not effing around, man.
No.
I totally did. That was absolutely me. And the next time we're on here, I will show you that it was me.
Nice. Your ability to talk and eBay at the same time. Because you notice when I'm topping, it's dead silence. It's just like
it's multitasking through. That's something that I can thank work for. It's multitasking through meetings at work. It's like I can look like I'm listening to you, but I'm not.
That is amazing.
Hold on.
So we're gonna have to have a play day of Adventure People stuff.
Heck yeah. Well, okay, let me go back to my eBay here.
Veebs toy game is serious.
there's no effing around with nostalgia. Well, it's not even my nostalgia.
I know. Just us talking about it. Oh man.
Hold on. Yep, there it is. $10.99 plus $4.50. Yep, that was me. So I did my own like driving it up just now. Whoop, there he is.
Nice. Oh man, Adventure People play day on one of those city rugs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jazzware sold the movie A-Team van with all 4 figures.
Oh, did they?
Seems like it was in the aisle. I remember seeing it in the aisle at Target directly across from the Marvel and Star Wars stuff.
Okay. I know that Playmobil did too, though. But was Jazzwares the movie, or was it?
It may have been around the time of the movie, but I want to say it was the vintage. It was the vintage show. It was the TV show. Now the Playmobil, all I remember seeing of Playmobil is Ghostbusters here in the past few years.
Well, they're doing Star Trek now.
Yeah,
they've picked up quite a few licenses, actually.
You think this is a game? Oh, you haven't done a collection walkthrough video, have you? We've done some here and there stuff, but the plan is to eventually get everything posed up and
yeah. As like I was saying, as soon as Galactus gets here and I readjust my Marvel shelves to accommodate his giantness, then I think we'll be in a good spot to do that. So hopefully before the end of the year, depending on when he actually ships.
They were talking here in the next month, or well, this month, huh? This month,
yeah.
Next month?
Yeah, but if the Sentinel taught us anything, that means it could be here in a month or another 6 months from now. So.
Going out in waves. I think I lucked out and was in the first wave of the Sentinel stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Galoob did the vintage A-Team figures.
Yeah.
Playmobil has an A-Team set on their website for $90.
Because I think that's all of the guys and the van for that.
The Playmobil VW bus is sickening. Don't get me looking again. VW bus is how you get me to look at. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Playmobil VW bus. Oh, yeah. Wait. I have seen the Volkswagen. And I've thought about it. Boy, that is, you know what? When I think of Playmobil, I think of way less detailed than this. Pixel Dan's got both of them.
Oh no, their vehicles and play sets and stuff like that were bonkers. Because when I was a kid, we had the pirate ship and the pirate island and a couple of other things. And the figures are always I mean I get and I appreciate the aesthetic, and I know some people really really like them. But I always thought the figures were kind of but the play sets and stuff were amazing. That Playmobil stuff was always the only good thing when like your parents would like take you like, oh look, here's a toy store, let's stop in here, and it was one of those learning toy stores, and all the toys sucked except for the Playmobil stuff.
we didn't have any of that around here.
Like, oh great, no, this place is terrible, but Playmobil's cool.
I mean, there were more options back in the day, but I don't ever remember there being a learning toy store or anything like that.
There was a mall here, and I don't remember which one it was, and it did not have a KB. It had like this learning toy store, and it was like, this sucks.
No.
Me am no like learn.
Now let's see. Do I need this Volkswagen? Because my Volkswagen was red, and this looks like is this an earlier model? I think mine was a 76. I usually tell by the tail lights, so I'm looking for a back end shot.
Always looking for those back end shots.
Back end shots, but I'm not seeing it. Oh man, the lid opens up and or the top opens up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I've seen the Volkswagen. I haven't seen the van. My mom did have a baby blue.
Really?
Yeah, she had a baby blue, and ran that thing until the wheels came. Well, it got ran hard. In fact, I think the floorboard rusted out because we were at a gas station one time, and my mom said stay in the car, right? And went in, and my brother got pissed off and stomped in the back seat and stomped through to the ground. So we drove that for a little bit.
Does your brother have green skin and anger issues?
No. But he Flintstoned it. He but my dad fixed that pretty quick because he's good with mechanic and cars and stuff. But I think we traded that. He painted it a nicer blue, traded it for a red one, and then that's the one I eventually ended up with a new paint job and stuff.
My aunt, my mom's youngest sister, who was quite a bit younger than her siblings, she had one, and I want to say it was orange.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was orange. So, and that was in like the mid to late 80s, so it was pretty vintage even by that time. Yeah.
Dan is in. Wait, where do I see it? Right there. He's in complete kit mode after hanging out with Kit this last weekend.
Yeah. Plus, talking car.
I've seen a lot of like I've seen at shows. I've seen cars. I've seen Ecto 1 and usually Herbie the Love Bug and Supernatural's Baby and Mystery Machine here and there. I don't think I've ever seen a Kit at a show.
See, the 80s. I mean, talking cars. That was such a time full of hope that it was like the cars help you solve crime. Now it's just like, turn here and you're going to arrive at the Pizza Hut type of thing. It's like there's so many cooler things that talking cars could be doing rather than just giving you directions.
No kidding. Oh, they have a pretty amazing looking James Bond Aston Martin.
James Bond licensed stuff is hard to come by.
Oh, see, it was common. My stepfather's VW Bug also had a hole in the floor.
See, they were made for quality German roads, not the American, rough and tumble terrain.
Well, I've always heard that was a common thing with the floor pan rusting out on the Volkswagen because the battery was under the back seat.
Crazy.
And I think around that area would kind of be more apt to rust.
Huh.
And I hated it where it was because when I would have to like check the battery or change the battery, you'd have to pull the back seat up and
yeah, that can't be convenient at all.
It had superior cabin airflow because the only heater too was down by the feet. And the air conditioner was just the wing window. Man, I miss that car.
Oh.
I'm loving Imagine Next.
Yeah, I can see how that has a little bit of that. I was
keeping track of that for a little bit. He-Man did it slow down?
It was just a couple of figures, I think. Wasn't it just He-Man and Skeletor? Maybe a little bit more?
Oh wait, Imagine Next. Am I thinking of something wrong? Isn't that the little minifigures with the vehicles and stuff? Oh no, that's
no. Those are the Eternia minis thing. Imagine X, they did like Batman, and they've done some really cool Batman like play sets and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the shit? What's the little buildable thing you got? You haven't built Grayskull yet.
Mega Blocks.
Mega Blocks. Okay.
Or Mega Constructs, whatever they're calling it now. Yeah.
I got them crossed.
Yeah. But Imagine X has had some really cool stuff associated with it for sure. I wish they would have gone a little deeper into Masters because I know they didn't get to Merman because I didn't go back and get any of the rest of them. So.
you would have had the Merman.
Yeah. But
there's these other. Wait a second.
Willow.
What is going on here?
You are not going to deny Willow.
Stop, Twitter. God, what? Oh, this is just messing up now. Eh? I was going to show what's on my other tabs because I put Playday preview in the description too. Because after talking about it yesterday, I finished this last night.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, I was having trouble trying to figure out how I was going to paint the whole bodysuit black underneath without actually removing the gun rig and stuff. But I ended up slicing it in the back, peeling it down, painting, and then putting it back up.
So they'll announce one this week then?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's easy body reuse. And then I was looking at
a cult favorite character.
Yeah, or a thing. And you know, because Hasbro announced a Book of Boba Fett Black Chrysanthemum, you know I had to keep working on mine.
Yeah.
Keep upgrade because there was another third-party head sculpt that came out with better eyes. So I had to.
That looks good.
And so of course you can't see the eyes in there.
Ah.
But yeah.
Black eyes like a doll's eyes.
You'll be able to see it on Playday Thursday.
This Thursday?
This Thursday, I think, because I was going to shoot video today and it didn't happen. I thought, you know what, it's a holiday.
Yeah,
I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Wednesday may be a double-sized play day.
Yeah, I need to take pictures of Mandrake and Lothar because they are rad, and I haven't done that yet.
You know who I'm waiting for? Did you get that from the? Well, that was this last weekend, huh?
Those actually came home with me from PowerCon, but I have not gotten Garrick's yet. So I figured I've been sitting on these guys long enough. Need to get them up. So I'll circle back to him when he comes out.
I'm waiting for the robot.
Yeah.
Or the metal guy, the Fwoosh bot.
Fwoosh bot, yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Remember when all the harnesses on Hasbro toys were removable? I really miss being able to swap all the gear on my Joes. It always made for that awkward clasp peg and thing. Don't get me wrong. I love it having a removable, but I love the look of how they're doing it now where it's all one piece. It doesn't have the button. It doesn't have the peg. It doesn't have the section that comes apart, or when you're messing with it, articulating it, it pops. That goes... They've definitely gotten much better, but remember back in the day with your vintage He-Man, you would do something and it would just it like pop or slide out.
And some of those harnesses weren't made of the best plastic, so they would break. They'd snap in places too. Yeah,
because I got those vibes from the Beastman putting those on. It had the tabs with the pull.
You know, I like that new deluxe Beastman. I wish that he matched the first one matched colors with this one, and the first one didn't have that big hair ridge on his back, because I would swap heads on those two and put the classic looking armor on the first figure to make it look like a pretty classic version of him, and then have this guy with the braided beard be like the modern boy, but it doesn't work.
I mean, I'm picturing that as you're talking about it. Wouldn't, or does the gear cover the scars or the cuts on the first one?
Enough, you know.
Yeah, but it wouldn't bother you.
But the tuft of fur on his back makes it so that classic armor doesn't sit on him well. Yeah.
Plus, once you remove the hat thing, it's pretty. The new one's pretty vintagey, huh?
Yeah, and that's what I did. I didn't put the classic armor on the new one because his shoulders are too big for it.
Gotcha.
But I took the little hat thing off of him and have him just like that, and it's pretty close. It's good.
So you've got the fur
Mm-hmm.
still on it with the spikes.
Yeah.
See, mine didn't come with the hat. I don't know if somebody opened it and took the hat. Why would you take the hat?
You can have mine if you want it, because I won't.
Well, I put the classic armor on it, so that's where I'm gonna keep mine.
Yeah. Well,
Comic says take a pic Mandrake with Zatanna. It's gonna be quite a bit size difference, huh?
I don't think too terrible actually, because DC Classics are like 6.5 scale-ish.
Really?
So I think that's a good. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but I will do that.
That was one of the pipelines for San Diego, was Black Chrysanthemum.
Yep. And kudos to you for remembering a pipeline.
No kidding. I only remember that because,
customizing.
The comic came first. There was the uproar about that. I got that the other day. I wanted to make sure that Hasbro has announced the show one. So that's fresh in my brain.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I suppose I appreciate them announcing that as a pipeline before I got jittery about not getting one and ordering the comic one, because I don't want that one.
Well, I got that because I'm different, but I also have this that I'm pretty happy with. So
yeah,
I can enjoy the comic one a little bit better, or easier than. Plus, I've read the comiks. We're not going to get into this. We're not going to have this discussion. Let's not do this near the end of a very happy, very fun-filled.
Yeah.
A fun cast.
Fun cast. Whoosh fun cast.
Everything's removable. Oh, because you weren't on yesterday, because my Mafex IG 88 is now, or my Mafex 11 is now 88.
Oh.
See the hands?
Just got mine the other day. I haven't opened them yet.
It's pretty sweet.
I know. I need to. That's another thing I need to do. I need to rejigger my Star Wars import shelves, because they enjoyed having some space between each of the figures for a while, but it's getting to the point now they got to buddy up a little bit closer. So
yeah,
I can move some stuff around.
They almost look like they're in cubes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm fighting that on the New Hope shelf, keeping that kind of nice and spaced out, but everything else is getting a little bit more compact.
Yeah. Are you going to have your own? Are you going to have an Obi-Wan display?
I have a bit of a one. I have a bit of a one in a cube, but this moving around and changing is going to present the ability to maybe do that. The problem with that, though, is that I only have one Bandai Old Man Kenobi, so I've got Blue Beetle and the Thing and Merman displays. When I do that, I usually have two, so I can have one in my regular display and then one in my character display, because my Merman display doesn't have I only have one of the Super 7 animated Merman figures, and it makes my eye twitch that I don't have them in the Merman display, but not enough to pay the going rate on them.
Well, with the amount of Obi-Wans coming up, that display is gonna get bigger and bigger.
I have a little bit of a cube over there that's all Obi-Wan that I may just kind of keep cramming stuff into, but we'll see.
And with the variations on that, would you buy two of those, or are you just pretty happy with those becoming variations of Obi-Wan?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's all like abstract at this point because I've completely forgotten all the different versions that
I
I
know.
invariably have on pre-order. But
I I found that set, or I found that wave with Reva and the Vader and
mhm.
Obi-Wan, and I was like, "Wait, which Obi-Wan was I getting? Was it this one or was it the I think it's the blue one at Target."
Yeah, I know I have both of those ordered
Yeah.
up.
Well,
But I prefer the blue. I really like the blue look.
yeah, just to have a different thing because I don't think I'm getting all of them, or it would just be my favorite up front and then more Obi-Wans behind. Because I passed on the one I found at Walmart and Vader. I didn't need another Vader.
I'll tell you though, I mean, I don't think it's just me because Obi-Wan's my favorite Star Wars character, but he has become like the Malibu Stacy of Star Wars Black. It's like I think there are
Mhm.
more like costume change versions of him than any other character at this point.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because you also have the prequels of
Yeah, and there's like the spirit of Obi-Wan figure that was that Walgreens there's a lot of them. And
Mhm.
the
Clone
Kenner
Commander.
the Kenner version, yeah, there's several. I need to get them down and count them because there were 9 because I did like a Brady Bunch picture of them not too long ago, but that's almost like doubled at this point.
Is the LFL publishing comic Leia only selling through GameStop? No, I think she's available because I saw her on CMD store too, but she hasn't come out.
I'm positive that I have her ordered through Dorkside. Now she may be sold out
Yeah,
there, but
because I've been wanting that version too for a while. That's why I got a
that's
couple of Hoth, but
that's
then
one of the few like variants that I don't have like a real attachment to that I do want because it's really, really cool.
it's the most adventuring around the galaxy look,
She
and
can
that's what she does in the comics in that look.
Yeah, she can go. I mean, I know that like the ceremonial Luke and the ceremonial Leia, those go together. But after that happens, she changes clothes. He
Yeah,
keeps the jacket, and they're going and doing, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and I think his look changes a little bit, but it's not so much. I need to look back through there, but and it's essentially her Hoth look, you
Hmm.
know. That I guess just rolls back into that, but with the extra vest, with the gear. Yeah,
Just to spice it up a little bit.
yeah, yeah. I bought extra parts, fully planning to do that, but if they're going to do it, to hell with it.
Yeah,
I'll save that for something else. Um, you think that's going to be a D23?
I don't know, but I really want that one because again, there's another Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
There.
And a cool and a nice, like, it's just a different head on Vader, right? But
It,
it's
but
still a
but
cool look.
but it's meaningful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a meaningful one. It's like of the versions of like slight variations on Vader. Um, that one is that one's meaningful, and it's like it's the exact because I really like that one, and I really like the. I can't believe I'm saying this. I really like the carbonized one because as stupid as that concept
Mhm.
is and whatnot, for some reason Vader looks really, really cool like that. And I like them both, but they're on like opposite ends of the spectrum from, you know, why I should like this.
I think I had mine, and it was just in the box, and it was when you were setting up your Star Wars shelf, we opened up that Vader,
Hmm.
and, I was like, "Holy shit, this is nice," just because of
And,
the color and how the light dances off of it.
well, in the way that you said it, it's like he looks like the poster.
That's exactly what I was just Googling to make sure I was
Yeah,
remembering right before I spouted it.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, even this, if you do this, the blueness,
Hmm.
but it also looks like, well, he's always kind of blue, huh?
Yeah,
But it seems like I was thinking,
like the
this.
classic poster. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, There's a blue hue here.
Yeah. Yeah.
My laptop's not liking all this stuff running at the same time.
But yeah, Left Coast, you're absolutely right. A retro style Vader to go with the retro style, the Kenner. I want a Kenner style Vader to go with the Kenner style Obi-Wan in the Black series. Because I can't believe they haven't done that, right?
Right. Oh, you can be certain if there's one thing Robo knows, it's BK and Wookie bodies in Black Series. Yeah, just making this custom twice, I learned things about the Wookie body that I didn't know the first time around. How many changes they've actually made to that body through the different iterations, you know? I have scoured every inch of that Wookie body.
Our Wookie bodies ourselves.
because I'm working on another Wookie type character.
Ooh.
I got a black chrysanthemum head that's actually more accurate to the show because of the dreads, one over here, two over here, and the shape of the face, but it's too small for what I'm using for the body. Plus, whoever did this didn't make room for the harness, his armor. So it's a perfect fit for this.
Yeah.
I had to cut the ball off to the thing. It's a perfect fit for this body, but that's it. So I'm just making this may be my Redford Wookie or something.
Cutting off Wookie balls. Like you're like the freaking Empire, man. That's awful.
But I didn't realize the improvements they've made over the years of the centerpiece. There's 3 different versions of the torso out there.
Yeah.
And the softness of the hands and stuff.
Well, I'm hoping that, they don't go real stupid with the Book of Boba Fett Chrysanthemum and give him a new body. And I mean, you got to be able to use that for Tarful later on, right? I mean,
wait. You want a new body on him or don't want a new body?
I do.
Oh yeah. Because Tarful. That was another thought I had, but I haven't seen anybody with third-party Tarful parts.
Tarful parts.
That's the new name for the FwooshCast. Tarful parts.
Tarful parts.
Tarful parts. Not the balls.
Yeah, see your subjugation empire, all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, Disney Store exclusive, they said. Okay. Yeah, I remember. But well, I was about to say it's weird that they showed it 3 months ago and it still hasn't, but it's Star Wars.
I'll tell you this right now. If you see that come up or you see that Willow come up, you just grab them some
just grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I owe
I
you
shall
one.
do the same. Yeah, as long as you're not distracted by that dude.
Anything you want me to grab, I'm grabbing. Let's see. Dang, I'm really late today.
Oh, this has been a fun one.
At the end, I ordered a few Obies for Jedi fodder. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's going to be kind of easy to grab. Kenobi. Oh man, I'm seeing things I painted last night. Like, oh wait, was I blind? What's going on there? How'd I miss that?
And yes, Dan, Super 7, the worst Ultimates Wave 1 is on the water. I am so stoked for that. In fact, I have got some time lined up with Brian in the not too distant future, so we can talk about the worst coming to Ultimates, because I think it's really cool because I love the designs of them. But like this is like their original IP coming into like their super deluxe line, so should be fun to discuss that.
Surely we'll get a battle day. Oh yeah, that head's got to pop up somewhere, right? Because we never got the Rebels version.
Yeah. And it's just too easy.
One of the lines I'm most excited about.
I'm like having a monster renaissance because I'm into 2 Universal Monsters lines now, and the worst is like such a fun riff on those kind of classic characters and designs that it's kind of fun around here because I had all of the Jada Universal Monsters, except I wasn't ever able to find the creature. Finally, he like popped back into stock on Big Bad Toy Store. So when my pile of loot came, he was included. So I was very glad to get him.
Did you get the glow in the dark?
No, just the regular one.
I've been flip flopping.
I might, just because glow in the dark creature from the Black Lagoon is just fun.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I'm already into more Universal Monster lines than I thought I would be into, so we'll see.
Oh, sorry if I missed it, but what are your thoughts on Wave 8 of TMNT Ultimates, all in or not? Is that the newest one? Is that
Yeah. I'm all in because I'm all in on that line. But Genghis is definitely the standout for me of that.
I think for me, the one that stands out the most is I like that Shredder. Sorry, that's A-Team movie and Shredder. That's where I'm at this month.
Don't be sorry. I mean, that's why they do stuff like that. It's somebody likes it. I mean,
I like that deeper purple, and I like the silver armor, and I like that alternate head, and
it's funny. I like that color scheme a lot, and I'm going to get it. And I like the Toon repaint of Shredder from the Playmates line. And I have that vintage figure as well. But when I think of like the classic toy line, weird purple and blue Shredder and Krang and the Bubble Walker, that's what I think of when I think of those characters. So it's like, as much as I recognize or I associate Krang so much more in his android body because of the cartoon, and Shredder in his cartoon look even more so, those looks almost look off to me when we're talking about a vintage line recreation, even though both of those looks and Krang in various scales of the android body were in the vintage line. It's just something about the Bubble Walker and the purple and blue Shredder that feel right for the Super 7 line, even though, to your point, that Shredder's growing on me more and more.
Yeah. Whereas me, I had a few of the toys, but I didn't have a lot of connection to the actual figures.
Yeah, and I don't know. I love the insanity of that Genghis frog, and it seriously makes me obviously want Napoleon, but I would love to see, I mean, I need the vintage line recreated, but I would love to see Super 7, take a go on designing Attila and Rasputin as vintage toys in that way. I want that as much as I want NECA to also get into vintage toy characters that never showed up on the cartoon in the cartoon style as well. I think those two directions for both of those lines would be a lot of fun.
I think Zarface is a separate license.
Zarface is a music thing, and that's a cool looking figure. I got that just because it's like a cool looking figure.
What more obscure Universal Monsters are you hoping we get for either NECA or Jada? Well, Jada said they were going to kind of slow down right after start working on.
I don't know. I mean, I think the Metaluna would be a fun figure from like NECA for sure. But once you get Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Mummy, Creature, Bride, those are the big ones for me. And so really anything after that is kind of gravy. But admittedly, I'm a casual Universal Monster line. I love the aesthetics of it. I enjoy the movies. But Jada's getting to Invisible Man, and I'm sure did NECA you were talking about not remembering what NECA showed, and now I'm showing my ass not remembering if NECA they just
I'm
showed.
pretty sure they had an Invisible Man with a all elaborate diorama and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I guess he would kind of be on there too. But after that, Phantom of the Opera is kind of cool. I'd probably be picky choosy after that.
Oh, what about a Monster Squad?
It's funny. My brother was just asking me about that. And when I went to go visit NECA in New Jersey back in March or whenever that was, he went with me. And that was one of the first things he said. He was like, man, they do cool stuff. They need to do Monster Squad. And I was like, yeah, it's like, I think the issue with that is like most 80s movies is that the license doesn't come with likenesses. So they'd have to pursue that.
Even for creatures, though, with the creatures,
maybe like Creature and Wolfman would probably be simple enough. Mummy, I don't know, is Dracula too close to the actor likeness? Tom Noonan and Frankenstein, is that too close that you would need likeness for? I don't know. But man, it would be a cool line, because as far as I'm concerned, Monster Squad had the greatest taking up of those characters post the old movie days that has ever been done. It's like they were talking about, we're going to do the Dark Universe with Tom Cruise and all of these dudes. It's like the Dark Universe was freaking Monster Squad. They did it perfectly. And yes, Uncle Rico as the Wolfman. Yes, that was awesome.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is the one I'm really wanting.
Oh, that would be a cool figure. Yeah. Yeah, or two figures, I guess.
Wolfman's got nards.
Yes. Plus that brought that into the lexicon of our times, undeniably.
Well, I'm most wanted Toy Line Killer Clowns Outer Space Ultimates from NECA. They're doing the Toonie Tear, so they have the license, right?
Yeah, they do. But I think that Trick or Treat, I think you need to look up Trick or Treat Studios, because I think Trick or Treat Studios, I think they're doing a 7-inch Killer Clowns line that is like right from, screen accurate line. I think Trick or Treat Studios are the ones doing that.
Seemed like Soda had prototypes back in the day, but I don't know if they ever released.
Soda, probably not.
Let's see.
Am I talking out of my
in stock?
That's a costume.
Oh. What? I was about to say, that looks really good. Hold on. Oh, that's costume. I don't see.
I want to. Maybe it's on their IG. I'm pretty sure they.
Oh, maybe it's not officially announced yet. Killer Clowns video game coming. Soda did release those Killer Clown figures. All I remember is
Yeah, here we go. 8-inch. Ooh, 8-inch.
On their Instagram?
Yeah. On August 28th.
Well, so fairly recent, huh?
Yeah. And right now, they don't necessarily look like they have a whole lot of movement to them, but they are screen accurate.
Has Trick or Treat produced action figures?
Or they're working at like 1/6 for sure.
Yeah. Oh, we saw them at Toy Fair.
Yeah. At the last one many, many years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, going back.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
2022 product preview. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They did have 12-inch stuff.
So those look really cool. Like I said, it's hard to tell with this being a preview, get a read on articulation or something like that. But Killer Clowns is probably a license that I don't need, Spider-Man poses out of. So,
well, really looking at it, I think it's just but hinge and swivel at the shoulder.
Yeah.
Is all I'm seeing.
What are you going to do with those pies, boys?
That's the only breaks I see. Some of those. Oh, different companies, different ideas of scale, because it says 8-inch. Does that mean 8-inch scale or 8 inches for the tallest figure?
Or maybe what's his name in the middle is like 8 inches tall. Yeah, that could be. But to the point, I think you're right. It's been a little while since I've seen the movie, but I seem to remember them, as you said, a couple of them being pretty big. So
I'm not sure if I've ever seen this movie.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's great. It's ridiculous, obviously, but it's the next time you go to rewatch A-Team movie, say, you know what? I need to watch something I haven't seen yet, so let's go to Killer Clowns.
Man, come on. I think A-Team is like my modern Tombstone. It's just, even though most of the quotes are from the original show.
Yeah.
It's usually free on YouTube.
No, well, there you go. You're on.
No, I don't know Killer Clowns. I can pick them out.
I don't want to spoil it, but the happenings in the movie are exactly what you think they are. So
that's what I think. I get clowns killing. Okay,
and
they're aliens, right?
In carnivalistic ways.
Are they? Well, that's the name of the movie, isn't it? From Outer Space.
Yep.
Okay. Because I thought I was having an epiphany of some kind. Are they aliens? Are they aliens? For some reason, I'm thinking that.
So it's not just a clever name.
Oh, okay. From outer space.
Jolly Green Giants, shitty Beatles. Killer Clowns from outer space. Oh.
Yeah, Andrew is shocked and appalled.
Shocked, I tells ya.
I don't know the theme song, so yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what's going on here.
You got some homework for next time. There will be a quiz.
Oh, never mind. I saw another picture and I was like, oh no, that's the costumes again. It keeps getting me.
These figures look really realistic.
Yeah, look how they can move. That's amazing.
Oh,
they've got Ghoulies too.
Yeah, I wish Ghoulies were some action figures.
Nope, I think these are puppets.
Yeah.
Oh, so you keep an eye on these, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, Trick or Treat is kind of like, they're kind of like Sideshow in that they do a lot of things that I think are really, really cool. I haven't really gotten a whole lot yet because it doesn't like fit in my wheelhouse in terms of like type of product it is, but they do a lot of fun stuff, I think.
It's an awful film, but you should watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like I said, whatever you think it is, that's exactly what it is.
Well, that puts us pretty much at 2 hours. That's
much at 2 hours. It was a fun-filled couple of hours for this.
Yeah. I had no idea we would swerve into Adventure People land
and finish it off with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah. It's craziness. You never know where the FwooshCast is going to go.
I know. It's the predictability of it being unpredictable is what keeps us going.
That's my wife. Was it yesterday's or today's? She asked, "What are you going to talk about?" I'm like, I don't know. I just click live and
it's funny. It's funny. We roll through these things best at one extreme or the other. Like we have a definite theme and we've like conversed about what we're going to discuss, or nothing. And it just happens. It's like when we're kind of like, maybe we should do this. And then it's like,
Yeah. But you got to admit, it's more of no idea than it is structured.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just how we roll. We never know what we're doing.
Yeah. You got to just
and
go in and make it crazy.
hardly any food talk too. Oh, there was bacon gummy.
Gummy bacon. We got a little bit in there. We got a little bit in there, and
but again, I think that looks just like fruit gummies shaped like bacon. Because are they just one long strip?
I don't know. I haven't opened them yet.
Oh man, you guess what I had on the way back? Huh?
You know what? We got a road trip coming up. Maybe some shorts with road trip food tearing into the Oscar Mayer gummies would be a good thing to do.
Because another one I was about to ask, what do you guess what I had coming back from the daughter's house Sunday or Saturday? What's my road food?
Oh, gummy nerds.
Yeah, that's my new road food. I don't know. Okay. I take a drive, and if it's longer than an hour, I feel like, oh man, I need some gummy nerds. That's
yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's actually not bad. Toy jazz. we just
you need to change the cool like Western / badass music to some elevator saxophone music coming in and out.
Smooth jazz. Oh, no, not gummy bears, gummy nerds with a question mark. What? It's gummy nerds. It's a gummy with nerds encased in actual nerds.
That is correct.
Oh my God. You have a one-track mind, sir. Yeah, I'm still thinking about Super 7 doing real Ghostbusters with swappable Kenner and cartoon heads and weapons gear. Because yesterday we talked about Ultimates would kind of knock the hell out of a animated or real Ghostbusters cartoon line.
I don't disagree. I would say that until something shows to be otherwise, that Hasbro's probably got a pretty good stranglehold on the Ghostbusters license as far as that goes. So.
Who was that? I heard somebody live streaming this week. Is Ghostbusters still their thing? Did it pop up on the PulseCon thing?
I don't know. It may be one of those things that because they're doing another movie that's going to be out next year, holiday season. I just feel like their Ghostbusters licensing and whatnot got completely railroaded by the pandemic because of the movie and whatnot. So I don't know. Maybe they're going to stay on top of it and like roll it out the way they were planning on doing something like that with the next movie. I don't know. I'm not saying that I wouldn't love to have real Ghostbusters Ultimates figures, because I absolutely would, because real Ghostbusters was one of my biggest toy lines from when I was a kid. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Joey says master toy licensee.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's Disney, so it has to be Hasbro.
No, Ghostbusters is Sony.
Is it?
Yeah.
You guys are letting me down. What's going on here? Oh, how about this? Edgar tried those gummy nerds from a coworker this week. Were you amazed? They're amazing, right? They are delicious. They are fantastic. They're little bundles of joy in gummy nerd form.
They are a textural experience.
They are. Because that's where you were afraid to try them because of that, right? Then I made you try them in the airport when we were sitting for 6 hours.
Yeah, it's like nuts and gum together at last.
Gummy nuts, nutty gums. No, you have the crunch, and then you have this, the soft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those wrapped in Sour Patch Kids would be amazing.
See, I'm not a big Sour Patch Kids fan, but I like the Sour Patch Kids watermelon.
Yeah,
those are actually pretty good.
That's another thing. Like I can't remember were we talking about it on here with the Starburst jelly beans? No, that was at your house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How I eat the colors and save the red for last. That's the same for Sour Patch too. save the.
You just need to get the flavor reds, man. It's all red.
Yeah.
Jelly beans. Yeah.
Gummy nerds are great. Always have to have one of these guys. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Don't bring up Flocked at the end of the show. We were doing so good.
even your paranoia about the mystery box being something Flocked didn't turn out to be that way.
Yeah. Because that was some guesses. And in the back of my head, I thought,
this asshole.
He's trying to get me.
You were trying to get at me.
Oh, Starburst jelly beans are great though.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Starburst myself either, but the jelly beans are wonderful.
Yeah. But if I have to eat Starbursts, and there are those times where you have to eat Starbursts, it's red or pink.
Yeah.
That's it.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Okay, there's your food talk to take us out.
See, that's the thing. You bring something like that up at the end of a FwooshCast. You got to remember that we're both from the Midwest, so you get the Midwest goodbye with the last topic, and it adds another 30 minutes.
Yep, because I think it was 2 minutes till when I said, "Okay, we better get out of here." 7-8 minutes later, y'all quit talking about more candies. I've never even heard of gummy nerds.
I hadn't either. I had not either until he brought them here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate Veebs for, oh man, it's like a childhood. Oh man, that I'm holding it, and it's
that's gonna be right good. That's gonna be good nostalgia feeling all week, and then the next time we circle up, I will show off the not big time Grail, but the other one that I got when it gets here, and I'll have Dune Buster here by that point as well. So
that's right. And hell, who knows where this is going to go after that? Because in case anybody had any doubts, we're definitely the once you pop, you can't stop kind of people. So
I obviously have issues.
Yeah, but I appreciate everybody coming by, hanging out with us. I appreciate this. Tomorrow, like I said, no video tomorrow. If you're on Patreon, no video today. If you're on YouTube, no video tomorrow. But we'll swing back around Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, and maybe we'll check in somehow next weekend, and we'll see what's happening. But after that, I'll have to take off a week because I'll be gone. So it'll be about a month or so probably before we get back into normal.
Yeah. I may do some solos and wait, you're talking about this upcoming weekend? May pop in, do something?
Yeah, or maybe we'll have some shorts or something like that from the adventure. We will be the actual adventure people next weekend.
Oh man. Green motorcycle. I'm just saying.
There's a Dumb and Dumber sequence coming in right now.
Yep. But whatever happens, we'll talk to you at some point in the near future.
Yeah. So, thanks for hanging out.
Later.